No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The inside handoff. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. And this guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Beck. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick strike complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Ringo. Cricket. Double right.
Looking for room. It's Fletcher. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
And and they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Catch in the middle. It's Ott. And they swarm him under.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
To the air, it's Mateer. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. We saw that right there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. On the move, it's Fletcher. Picks up the first down. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after...
Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. They've swapped into the field and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads it left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. That's reeled in, it's Sategna. Bulldozes his way through. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot, the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Sategna. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And his offense has put together a really nice drive, man. You really want to pay this off. Obviously, 3rd down approaching. Got to be smart with the football, but we want to cut into this lead as much as possible. Down a couple possessions. This will be huge right before the half.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
The Sooners looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted for the 11th time. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown Hurricane. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They've been overwhelmed so far in this 1st half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burks. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
First down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Ott. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. Plows through the defense. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's back. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
That's caught. It's Fletcher. Turning it on. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Canes!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first down. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Gets it out quickly. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Sooners are on the move. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He's got 93 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going back.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he puts through the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Trying to set up the screen. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. He turns that loose down the right side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Miami! The defense putting points on the board.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Makes the catch, it's Burks.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ott. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Using his legs, it's Ott. Fights off a defender. He's piled up 112 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Kent. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Now the play fake. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
To the air, it's Mateer. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Sooners are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
He wants to go deep. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a crease. It's Lyle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. Griffin.
To the air. It's back. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He'll try it again. The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun to give to the back. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20? They'll mark it at the 22.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Corner's going to give them room. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The give from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
One more play to pad the stats. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Ball is dropped, incomplete, and that will do it for this one. They took it right down to the wire, final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, you work so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win here at the very end of the season to earn that trip.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Time to choose your mental ability. These are upgradable play style enhancements that will help to separate you from the other players. And if you're good, you'll have the opportunity to activate even more later in your career.
Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jeff.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. It's pretty to me.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Strychnine beat. Wait. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. Military stomp. Set. Run up. Ready, ready. And hut. Ready. Come on, set. Another day, another dollar, baby. Down. Let's go. Let's go. Pace 27. Form. Fly, trumpet. Military stunt. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Set. Set up. Banner. Banner. Water. Strychnine beat. Set, ready.
And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Hilton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Leaves it with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Charcoal.
They'll run it from the gun. How about this? It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most...
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll go to the ground. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing...
The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Gets the back moving. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
That is how it's done on 3rd.
This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing loss.
Thanks so much for...
Let's go, let's go. Ready? Phase 27 jump. Wait. Ready. Wait. Press. Flag. Press. Trick 9 beat. Come on, set. Down. Military stun.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Louisiana, 0.
They've switched ends. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
Pace 27 jump.
On the ground, it's Love. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Here we go.
Motion from the back. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job.
And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to keep the drive alive. Thrust that arm out. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It might be a gamble to go for it on fourth down, but that he's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries. And when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.
jump, and go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the UL Monroe Warhawks taking on the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Once he got a step, it was all. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Using his legs, it's Love. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Hilton. Finds his back in the middle. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. It'll be 3rd and long. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense.
And the Warhawks buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll be brought down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
That's how you come up and make plays.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They're dealing with a second and long. Release to the back. Got room at the 35. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Warhawks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quick release by the QB. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. They'll operate out of split backs.
Here we go, here we go.
Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Bob. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Got the first down, looking for more. It's a seam wide open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawk! They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a gap, it's Galloway. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Is incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hilton. Got his man quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Bob. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give out of the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Smashes ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Warhawks looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense.
The Warhawks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Catch in the middle, it's lob. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. The run from the shotgun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Now,
that 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Warhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Power football with the run. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Gonna run it. It's Love. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by...
Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Hilton. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Love. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They were able... Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Parc Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the UL Monroe Warhawks taking on a team looking for its first win, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get on the run. It's Love. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls and fired complete. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Love. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Finds a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, UL Monroe. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll... QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Love. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Warhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll send the back in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Hilton. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. The 50. He's at the 40. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Warhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a...
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the marker. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He leaves it with his back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now on third down for this offense. Got it in the middle. It's Love. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Warhawks are flying down the field. Sends it back in motion. Catch in the middle. It's Love. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Let's go! Let's go!
Gets the back moving. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He's got it on the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, look out on the right. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to... And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving this one, David, because in today's era of modern college football, with all these spread offenses and up-tempo, we're used to seeing a ton of points. We're not used to seeing a lot of games like...
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, the running back has it. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. And the Warhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Then back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Gives it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Warhawks get enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Pulls it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks! Offense in a split backfield. They'll send the back in motion. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Reads it, fires complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Caught over the middle. It's Love.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Dumps it to the back. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. To throw, it's Hilton. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed over the middle. It's Love. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics.
And the Warhawks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll leave it with him. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Give to the running back. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Right back to the well. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Hilton. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Split backs here. Got it behind the line. It's Love. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. After the big first down sack, it's second down.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Finding open areas. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
I like the decision there in the RPO.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Warhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The Warhawks get it past the sticks. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. H. Gonzalez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it in the middle, it's Love. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the UL Monroe Warhawks taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer. Back to pass, it's Hilton. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle, it's Love. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. On the run, it's Love. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
And the Warhawks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run, the whole playbook at your disposal.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
You want to make play.
He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll run it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on. And the Warhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Going to the running game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that
breaks into the open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Warhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Toss sweep to the right. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Warhawks! Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hand off from the shotgun.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to throw, it's Hilton. The play, it's intercepted.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Takes a handoff. It's Love. Runs through a tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside veteran.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Warhawks look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Love. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give on the inside. They make the stop. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime.